Croatia. I know everyone's back to work. I hope everyone had a great time spending their New Year with family and friends or spending just at home. Actually, it is the best idea here in the Philippines. I know I said in our previous podcast that COVID cases are getting low here, but oh my god, when people say bring it on 2022, I guess the COVID spike is really high right now. That I think one more level, then the Philippines will be, the Metro Manila will be back in lockdown. It's crazy and it's fast. The Omicron spread so fast. And anyway, let's move on to our podcast. We are going to look back and see where the technology goes wrong last year. We all know that technology has been a part of everyone's lives, and we also suggest business owners to innovate. Now that we are going to talk about the effects, like the positive and negative effects it brought to each one of us during the year 2021. Many of us feel so hopeful and challenged. The effect of COVID vaccine that became more widely available, but the pandemic dragged on for another year. And while technology continued to keep us entertained and connected during the pandemic, it has also made our lives more challenging, I guess. Well, I believe that others' lives were easier because of technology, but I agree that in some points of some lives or in business owners' points of view, it also became hard and challenging, and because of the use of the technology. Well, as you know, there were times last year when technology misfired or failed to work entirely. Like, technology is not perfect. So sometimes it's good and sometimes it's working bad. Like Facebook and LinkedIn has a massive leaks. I don't know if you have heard about this, but yes, if you were a business owner, you run ads from these platforms, then you would know how it affected your business. And I know most of the business owners run ads through Facebook or Instagram or in other social media platforms. So you know how your business affected because of the massive leaks. So this is one of the biggest technology failures last year. Actually, these platforms are upgrading every now and then, and hackers are actually too. So you have to be careful. It's just that you have to be extremely careful when doing business online. I think everyone already know that. And your life and business depends on technology right now. So you have to be extremely careful. And identity theft and money hacking is always there. Well, I researched about the massive leak in Facebook and LinkedIn last, I think, April. Cybersecurity experts said the personal information of 500 million Facebook users, including phone numbers, birthdays, and emails, have been posted to a website by a hacker. Actually, that's very crucial. I remember a friend of mine working abroad once told me that they need some information like that, the details of the people, um, for their company, and there is this company who offers 5,000 details, 5,000 people. Okay, the details of the people, of the worth 100 US dollars. So I think that's approximately five, like maybe around 5 million pesos. It's obviously impossible to get that much detail. Like you need 5,000 um, details of the person. I don't think that's um, really easy to get. Though I'm not sure if they push through the transaction, but it's it's kind of suspicious. But some country have a background check. I mean, some countries did a background check of the company if it's legit or what, but I'm not sure if they push through the deal. Anyway, you just have to background check the company if it's real or not before you make any transaction because it's really a big amount of money that we are talking about here. Anyway, um, the incident actually showed how vulnerable companies collecting massive amounts of personal data can be to actually bad actors. In the same year, actually, LinkedIn confirmed that publicly available details scraped from about 5 million um, of its users' profiles had been offered for sale on a hacker's website. See how dangerous the technology is. I mean, it's really helpful to one business owner, but the hackers are still there, so you still have to be really really careful. And putting all your details on the website or in the platform is also dangerous. So you have to choose which or what are the details you can only put. Of course, you have to be limited details. So if everything happens like this, um, you're still safe, And of course, you have to change your passwords every now and then. I think to be really careful, to be really safe. I mean, I know this news, and I think LinkedIn said at the time that the database for sale was actually an aggregation of data from the number of websites and companies. The company also said it was a LinkedIn data breach. So um, the LinkedIn didn't say that somebody like um, hacked their website or something. Anyway, there's another one that I'm not sure if everyone is familiar with. It's called the Citizen app. It's a startup. It's a startup company where you can send real time alerts. Yes, and actually, what happened there is they offered a 30,000 US dollars reward for helping return meaning who started a Los Angeles wildfire. I'm not sure if you have heard this, but they end up getting a false result. In short, it failed because I think some people gave false information just to get the money. When people hear the money, they are very interested with it. So anyway, this actually happens to many. As long as there is money involved, many people will try to fool you. No, you have to be careful. Anyway, let's go on to the ransomware attacks. It's a really big problem. Last year, there was a news about hackers getting access to a computer system and essentially holding a company hostage for money. Like, I thought it only works for like kidnapping or um, some kind. I mean, similar to that situation. I didn't know that you can also actually have a computer system, and then take ransom for that. But yeah, it actually happens. Um, they particularly those targeting those business and critical infrastructure. This is really scary, especially for business owners who owns website or such. And actually, not only website but also computer systems and many more. There are also outrages that took down much of the internet and countless websites, including Reddit, CNN, Amazon, and many other went dark due to an outage at the content delivery network. Fastly. This is very crucial as well. There is also an issue at a similar company, Akamai Technology, that broke websites including those belonging to Southwest Airlines, United Airlines, and Commonwealth Bank in Australia. Actually, the fastest outages was spotted within a minute and lasted less than an hour for most affected websites. While Akamai let customers know of the problem with seconds, and was able to fix it within an hour. Well, that's good. If you were able to fix it as fast as you can, then that's better, right? Good thing they were able to fix it, right? These were not the only big internet failures of the year. Actually, in December of last year, Amazon's cloud computing service suffered three outages that led to issue for Disney Plus, Slack, like Netflix, Hulu, and many others. It also disrupted Amazon's logistics operation during the all-important holiday season. Oh no. Holiday season, many buyers are really buying, so it's really important, and it's a special days. Like Amazon get affected with the business too, and knowing how it was affected big time during the holiday season, seller sales got affected too. And I remember something from a Facebook again, especially during elections. Hackers will try to hack the account of the politician, so or maybe post fake news, or some will make a new account and create fake accounts, and then they will post fake news. I know, I think there is already a bill for those who do this. Like, there is imprisonment. I think in some countries, but here in the Philippines, maybe the government will try to push through with that. But I think we still don't have that yet. There were a lot of more technology failures last year that everyone should watch out for. And this is why we make this podcast, is for you to be really extremely careful, because technology is not bad. That's why it can really help your business, doing business online. um make opening a company online. That's actually a better idea, but again, you have to be extremely careful. And I hope this will help you with your business in 2022. And that's it. I hope you learned a lot. Like, you got a lot of ideas on about technology from last year, so you can make better and right this year. And that's it for today. I'm I'm Tommy from Unipro Asia. Have a good day.